Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are talking right now with Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com, previewing Week 6 in the NFL. He's taking his usual arrangement of games that I asked him to take. A lot of these games don't have such obvious edges, and this is one of them, Chicago, Atlanta. Joe Duffy, thanks for being back with us.
No, thank you, Peter.
All right, before we hear what you have to say about this game, first give a plug for OffshoreInsiders.com. I know you got your game of the year coming up in college football, right?
We do have my college football game of the year, and I can tell you that my famed bubble burst theory applies a bunch of times this week, and I'm still running other parameters to corroborate it, so we're not going to blindly bet it every single time. And also in the NFL, I saw some really strong check marks. I haven't finalized all my plays, but 27 years of experience at OffshoreInsiders.com.
Sounds great, Joe Duffy. Atlanta's a 3 or 3.5 point home favorite. The total opened really high at 54. Now it's taken a slight dip down to 53.5. And, Atlanta lost to the Giants. That game went to 50, but we know, how much better Atlanta often is at home. The Bears, a flawed team, but when they're, a decent-sized underdog, those are the times when you want to think about maybe betting against them. Should they be getting, 3.5 points in this situation, considering all the flaws Atlanta has? Not exactly sure. For me, it's a pass right now. What do you like, Joe?
Well, no, a couple of things that I've always said. In this case, the Bears, I say time and time again, Jay Cutler, he's one of these guys. I never liked him when he was in Denver, when people thought he was a franchise quarterback, but that doesn't mean that I always go against him. Cutler is, that term I love to use, predictably unpredictable. The reason he's still a starting quarterback is once he has a couple bad games in a row and then all of a sudden he's a road underdog is when he tends to come up with his best efforts. And when you look at any quarterback, especially an established quarterback like Matt Ryan, there are a few who have more compelling home road splits where he is much better in the Georgia Dome. And in both of these cases, these are situations where their respective quarterbacks have really played their best. And neither one of these pass defenses have been very good. Chicago, they only allow 7.6 yards per pass to 6.6. Conversely, Jay Cutler, what is the key to stopping him? It is to rattle him. Now, I guess that's somewhat true for just about every quarterback, but Cutler is one of these guys who tends to panic under pressure. But Atlanta can't get much of a pass rush. I mean, for crying out loud, it's like when I used to play touch football and you have to count, 1,000, Mississippi, et cetera.
Yeah.
The Falcons don't have much of a pass rush, so this is a type of situation where Cutler should very much thrive against them. And, as I said, in the case of Matt Ryan, a career 9.7 quarterback rating at home as opposed to only 84.7 on the road. So Ryan is much better at home. Cutler is much better when, again, he's playing poorly. All of a sudden, that's when he comes up with his best effort. And also, he plays his best against teams that don't have much of a pass rush. So I say both quarterbacks are going to have big games. It's high total, still will go over.
All right, well, maybe the Chicago team total over at 25 currently, which at the current lines is what it would be, might be a good play. All right, Joe Duffy liking to play on the over, very high total, 53.5, but he's made his case. Thanks so much, Joe.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.